Get ready, gamers! Retro Legends is here. The ultimate destination for high score battles, pinball wizardry, and classic arcade showdowns. Every week we bring you the best in virtual pinball, classic arcade gaming, and retro fun. Where you can compete for glory on live online leaderboards through iScored. Think you got what it takes? Step up and prove it. Because every Friday night, we're going live with 2 legendary pinball tables and an all-time classic arcade game. And the best part, every giveaway and prize on this show goes straight to you, the gamers, that are putting up scores on the leaderboards. Iron sharpens iron. Come play with the best. We will see you on the leaderboards. Because Retro Legends isn't just a show, it's a community. A place for arcade warriors to show up and keep that high score spirit alive. That's right, Friday nights just got legit. Hit that subscribe button. Join the leaderboards and let's make history, one game at a time. This is Retro Legends.
So you think you're fast enough to beat the bomber? I don't think so.
KABOOM by Activision. Plug this cartridge into your ATARI video game system and get ready to handle high explosives. Don't sneeze. Don't even blink, because the faster you get, the faster he gets.
And if you miss...
KABOOM by Activision.
All right. Welcome to the Retro Legends Arcade. What's happening, kevgret?
What's going on, Papa? Thanks for having me on. Happy Friday night, everybody.
Happy Friday night, man.
Yeah.
We had a great week of gaming. We were playing Robotron all week long, playing some great games.
Getaway?
The Getaway. Congrats to Mikey. He's a top 10 in the world.
Mikey, you crushed it. He went nuts.
Talk about personal growth, huh?
Man.
Top 10 in the world.
In the world.
Shout out to Mikey. We got Mad Ben in here. Let's say hello to the chat. DKOG73. We got Sacre. I'm sure more people will come drifting in. There's a lot of shows going on tonight. We'll get people coming in. Friday nights just got legit. Let's get started. And we're going to start. I feel like we had a fun week of gaming. I enjoyed playing Crackpots. We were playing some Atari 2600. And we're going to start off with something awesome. I've got something awesome to start us off. Guess what we're going to start off with?
What do we got?
I reached out to someone with a viral video.
Uh-oh.
We're going to start off with the hottest story in arcade right now. And, of course, I'm talking about Chuck's Arcade. Chuck's Arcade. And we're going to be going with Cheddar Left Behind. This video's got 8,700 views. 8,700 views. And we're going to find out all about Chuck's Arcade.
Okay.
Shout out to Cheddar Left Behind. Okay. And we're going to start. Let me pull him up. If you're not subscribed, this is an awesome dude. Drop him a sub. I got to make him full screen. Just give me a minute. Let's see. How do I do that? I got to go here. And I drove 200 miles for Chuck's Arcade. Okay. And
Damn.
We're not going to watch the whole video. We're going to watch some segments of it, okay? We're going to start with the beginning of it. This guy is great. He just goes on these adventures on his channel. So let's watch the beginning of it.
I drove over 200 miles to try Chuck E. Cheese's new rebrand, Chuck's Arcade. There's only 10 of these locations open in the United States. Is this new rebranded adult Chuck E. Cheese actually worth it, or is it just complete hype?
Okay, we're recording. Sweet. This is crazy. This is a wild ass video, not even gonna lie. We are heading to Chuck's Arcade, which is the newest version of Chuck E. Cheese, which is basically for adults. So I'm literally driving over 200 miles right now just to go to an arcade.
Dude, I would say he's crazy, but I've done this multiple
You-
times. Kevgret, this is the story of my life.
You
I
just
do
did
this
it.
I just did this. I just went to Southern Fried Gaming. I mean, way back, so it's not next door. Like all the arcades I go to, I have to drive. But
I just drove 30 miles, Brad, to go to too many games, and I thought that was too much.
I know you're so spoiled, man.
was
I got to
like-
drive far to go to these good arcades.
Yeah.
Let's check out.
They try to do all this interference and this and that.
Right now we're in El Reno, Oklahoma. I had to stop and take a restroom break after being in the vehicle for a little over 2 hours.
Hey, so you get the full adventure. You get everything with him. He just goes and runs you through the whole deal. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. He gets to the mall and he asks everyone at the mall if they've heard of Chuck's Arcade, and no one knows what he's talking about. It's really great. I would recommend go to his channel, watch the whole video. We're going to skip to where he gets to the arcade though, but some of the funnest parts are when he's just asking people about Chuck's Arcade. No one knows what's going on,
Nobody
right?
knows.
Nobody even. It's in the mall. No one in the mall even knew it was there. So here we go. Let's
Holy
skip ahead a little bit.
Oh my God. Now I'm super worried. I went inside of the Lego store and the
Not
Lego
even the
people
Lego
were like,
store knows.
what are you talking about?
What?
What is going on? I finally found it. Chuck's Arcade, yes! I'm finally here, 200 miles later, running around this entire mall and asking people where this place is. Nobody knew. It literally just opened. We are some of the first few people to actually go through the new Chucky. I am super ecstatic. I'm gonna go inside and play some games now.
Oh no, that's what he drove 200 miles for?
200 miles.
200 miles.
One thing I am kind of disappointed about that there's like no manned person here. So if you do win tickets or something, you really can't exchange it for anything. So that's kind of a downside for this, because one of my favorite things coming to an arcade is being able to trade up. I've always loved, getting something. We should have.
This dude's super excited. He drove 200 miles, Kev.
Wow. And nobody could be there to say hi to this man?
You know what this reminds me of? You ever been to a movie theater and seen the arcade games they have at the movie theater?
Yes.
It just reminds me of that, okay? But we're gonna wait and see some retro. Wait till we see the retro games. We're gonna keep going though. But once again, this guy's fantastic. He's got great content. Check out his channel. But we're gonna watch
$30 on here or so.
The first mistake that I don't like. I hate when you give you these cards. I love free play arcades. So anytime you have a card, I feel like it's just a chore,
Yeah, I agree.
And you never know. Like, it's not like you're spending real money. It doesn't feel real then.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Whatever. It looks like these claw machines are going to be our prize for the day. And if I don't get a prize, I am in the mall. So who knows what could happen. There's this awesome Ghostbuster looking one here. Let's try this. So I just tap it. Oh, okay. Cool.
Welcome to Stream Steps Gaming.
I don't know what to go for. Oh, I don't think we can be able to get him. Can we be able to get this Slimer guy right here? We're going to go for this Slimer dude.
No Slimer for you.
No.
I want some full cards.
Let's play something a little bit more my speed. Big Buck Hunter.
Man, this guy, he kicks ass in this game. Watch this. This is insane. Watch how good he is. Watch this. This dude goes off on this Big Buck Hunter.
Nailed it.
What is he shooting the tree?
Boy. Yes, sir. And it yeah, we got him. Sweet. We get a bonus round. Let's go.
There you go.
Dude, this dude's on fire. Look at this.
There you go.
He's getting them all.
Oh, you missed one. There you go. Got them all. Woo!
Boom. We slayed that boy.
I think he only missed one. Yep.
One, let's go. I'm going to ride this motorcycle. It's pink.
Get on the pink motorcycle, kevgret. It's
There he
waiting for
is.
you.
It's a donut hole. Yeah, son. Woo!
Oh, wait. What do we got? That didn't look like a monitor.
Oh, we're going to be Sub-Zero. What? This one was all Beetlejuice stuff. So fingers crossed, Beetlejuice for the good luck.
Man, at this point, you're just praying. At least this guy, he needs to at least get something from the claw machine. Don't you feel that way,
Yeah,
kevgret?
yeah, he's
I mean,
gotta
at
get
least
something.
let him. You drove 200 miles. Come on, at least let him get something from the claw machine.
Come on. Fingers crossed he gets something. Let's go.
Come on.
You can't go home empty-handed. Come on. He's... No! What is
Oh,
this?
it's a Guitar Hero.
Guy.
Ouch!
There's
Not
crystal on
Guitar Hero.
that.
This all must be game.
Oh, no. Oh, this thing is destroyed.
Kevgret, the controller's broken.
They just opened.
It just opened. The controller's broken.
Oh.
This game just took my money. That's a flat out lie.
This poor guy. I feel so bad.
I'll tell you what, I love this guy's positive attitude.
Let's take a photo in the photo booth.
I'll take a
I'm going to be
photo.
honest with you. I don't ever think I've ever done one of these at all. Wait, where's my card? All right, got it.
He's got $30 to spend now.
Oh, it's out of order.
Oh, my
Another machine broken.
I don't know how to play this. Hello. Please don't make fun of me. I don't know how to dance. Oh, my jeez. What am I supposed to do? Do I stand in the center? Oh, corner, stoppy, stop, corner, top. Don't take me dancing tonight.
Oh, no.
See, I'm not hitting them right on the thing. F.
Oh, no.
F is for friendship. Let's see if I can get a troll. How much money do we have left?
At this point, I'm just like, for the love of God, please let him win something.
Get him something, please.
Please,
Come on.
anything.
He's got something. He has to. Oh,
Hey, we got one. We almost
Oh,
had
he did?
three. Let's
Oh,
go.
one fell? Yeah.
Who is
Right.
this? I
A troll.
honest to God don't know who this is.
Power 99.
Leave your name down in the comments. And if you guys want this, like the video.
Okay, so we got one legit retro game
With a LCD monitor.
with an LCD monitor. And I did notice they do have a Robotron with the LCD monitor next to it.
Monitor next to it, yeah.
But it looks like the right style of cabinet at least. But you notice that all the classic arcades, they have LCD monitors.
Yeah, there's not one
They're not,
monitor.
they're not beat the hell out of, and like they're probably like maybe either reconditioned ones or maybe just brand new ones, right? Because that looks so new. That doesn't even look like it was ever put on an arcade floor.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's cleaned up real nice.
I mean, that looks like
Robotron.
they just rolled that off the factory.
Yeah,
You look at the control panels and the conditions of the cabinets, but I'm glad at least they have two actual retro arcade games, right? So these are two 80s classics at least, but it's just the way they're represented, I think, is it's not exactly how it was in the day, but they do have a good picture. It looks like the controls were working well too. Let's watch.
Wow.
They got me. Still, good try. 21,000. Not the best score. Do I get to put in my initials?
Yeah, Defender.
Oh, there's a Defender, yeah. What happened?
That?
It didn't even go all the way down.
It only dropped like a small
Did you
percentage.
see that?
These are just like ripping them off, man.
That's a lie.
That's an arcade one-up claw right there. It only went down.
Didn't even have strength to lift anything up.
Okay.
Oh, so we're supposed to cut the string?
Oh no!
When we
Nobody
get
ever
close,
wins this.
when it gets close, hold and release. What is this thing? I don't know what this is. I have no idea. That's all new to me right there. So the marble is what? Supposed to come off the thing? Let's go see how much money is left on our cards.
He's like, I can't wait to go back in the mall and go shopping.
Yeah, go shopping. Oh my god!
I'm probably going to tap it right here. We've spent $45 inside of this thing.
Damn.
45
All I've
bucks.
got
How?
is a sad little troll. So here are my takeaways from Chuck's Arcade.
Chuck's
There's not
Arcade.
going to be anybody here you can be able to trade in stuff
It's a ghost town. No one there.
for tickets, things like that, so you can be able to take home a souvenir. Your souvenir is going to be left up to you winning it out of a claw machine, but that could be from any other like different location. This is just this one here. Now remember, there's only 6 of these open in the United States of America as of right now. This franchise has barely been open for 3 or 4 days, if that. But here's the big question. Would I drive another 200 miles to come to this Chuck's Arcade?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Unfortunately, no. I'm glad
Yeah.
I got to see it. It was a fantastic
No,
time and
bro.
opportunity. It's time to go buy something in the mall.
Yeah.
Doodles.
Doodles.
Yeah, this channel's awesome,
Behold.
by the way.
Yeah.
The
You just
Lego
have to watch
store.
some of his other
There you
videos.
go.
Very
Now
cool.
That is super awesome. That is amazing. I'm
This poor
too
guy.
broke for that price. $179. Look at these Jordan bedroom shoes. How much are the Jordan bedroom shoes? Those are super awesome. You get us some bling bling.
Could have bought them.
Look at that. I'm gonna have to get me a chain like that one day so I can rep the set. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Free samples.
Oh. Exactly what we were looking for.
Okay, well,
Oh,
so then he goes
poor guy.
shopping.
What a disaster that is, Brad. This
Goes
Chuck
shopping
E.
from there.
Cheese.
That's-
What a joke.
200 miles to the Chuck E. Cheese arcade.
So they basically went around and bought distressed assets from mall arcades that are closing, and they slapped Chuck E. Cheese on
It
it.
almost seems like it, you know.
Yeah.
Just one more
Yeah.
shout out, Cheddar Left Behind. Thank you so much. This
Cheddar.
video was used with permission. He gave me permission to show it. But great channel. Yeah, this to me is not what arcade's about. Like
No.
I love arcades, like and you know,
Yeah.
I love like the real retro arcades, like Wayback's Arcade, where they put real machines on site. And you know, Wayback's Arcade actually they go the other way. They start with an LCD, then they put back in an original CRT monitor when they can.
Yeah.
They try to keep everything as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's understandable, Brad, that you can't keep it authentic.
Yeah, that's just
all
not
the time.
reliable enough
Yeah,
too.
you
That's
just
the
can't do
problem.
it.
Unless you have people that are super passionate.
Yeah, exactly.
But
And
wasn't many retro games in there. I mean,
That's
they
the
had
problem.
a very low count. I mean, what was it,
Yeah.
like 4 games were really what I consider like games from the 80s, like
I've
true
seen-
retro arcade games.
I mean, Mortal Kombat, Robotron, Defender. I think there was
Mhm.
like a Sunset Riders in the corner. I don't know if
Okay.
you
Yeah,
saw
I was
that.
trying to scope out anything retro,
Yeah, I
like
was
anything
trying to
from the
find it.
80s. But
So maybe
you know,
let's say 6. I mean, let's be honest. These are your
Hello,
token. These are your token theme type of machines that they have in there. You
Yeah.
saw it. All claw machines.
all
all
the
the-
raw thrills, big dumb games that are
Big dumb
cheap,
games.
man. And half those redemption machines took his money and didn't even
Yeah,
work.
didn't even work.
That's sad, huh?
That is
That's sad.
horrible. Yeah, I felt bad for him because I'm seeing articles about this all over the place. Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese. If
Yeah,
that
this is like the hottest story right
yeah,
now.
well,
Like
if that's the hottest story, we need
and-
better stories because that arcade was pitiful. It
this
was-
is the hottest. This video's gone viral. Look at the view. It's got 8,700 views, and I snapped that like a while back.
yeah,
We probably
Oh,
even
yeah.
has more now, but I mean, this is the big story. You know, it's the Chuck's Arcade. You know,
yeah. Well,
But
Chuck's
it's-
Arcade.
it's not bringing back the heyday for me. You know,
No, that is
It's-
nothing that we had. I mean,
you know.
you need another 10 machines for us in there. And you need
Yeah.
somebody in there to like man the damn store.
Yeah,
Why?
it's just like a ghost town, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, I thought that was an interesting video. I figured we'd check it out to start the show. Something different, you know?
Yeah, it's well. There's only 6 or 7, and I looked it up, Brad. I don't have any in my state of New Jersey, so it was good to see that. I wanted to see what these things look like, and it looks like a sad arcade that went out of business, and they slapped their name on it.
Yeah, yeah, and the cool thing is at least they do have some retro games in there, even if they are. But the thing is, like for us, I'm talking about like me, you, people that have like a home arcade. You can probably play these games in better condition, like with a better picture, maybe even at home. So like. The people that are into arcades are not going to go there. Now, if I went there, I would probably just play the pinball. If they had any pinball machines.
I didn't see any pinball.
That would be where I would be going. They have another one. They had a couple pinball machines in, but if they had pinball, of course, I would play the pinball. But even pinball, I mean, if you don't have a tech on site that knows about pinball,
they'll be broken.
Even those brand new machines at the Southern Fried Gaming, I mean, they all have, balls get stuck. It's mechanical.
Well, just go to the Pinball Hall of Fame. Half their pinballs are always down, anytime I'm there. So you need a tech at all times running through that stuff. So they probably don't want to get into that, Brad, and have pinballs on location for understandable reasons. Look what they just want: claw machines and coin pushers for the kids.
Claw machines and coin pushers, and that's a sad thing to me. It's almost like everything that's wrong with like real arcades, like commercial arcades, is that it all switched from being about arcade games to like redemption type games.
Redemption. Get those cards.
It's like a casino for kids. But now this is even for kids. You're taking the kids' games and you're asking for adults to play them.
Yeah, and it's not.
Like I would rather go to a bar or like where I could have a beer and play a game or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And go to something like this.
Yep, totally agree. I was in Lancaster and I was at a barcade and it was perfect. It didn't have. It had 35 games, but they were all classics. No redemption, no coin pushers, and it was a bar. So that's our speed. This isn't doing it for any demographic, if you ask me.
I don't see how this is going to make it. Just from watching that video, I mean, it didn't really. I mean, as much as I love arcades, it didn't spark my passion. What I love is the free play arcades.
Yes.
And the people that are passionate about pinball and arcades, real arcades, but we're just going to jump right in. The first thing we're going to start off, wanted to start off with something kind of fun, but we're going to talk about ALU deal.
Yeah.
Like invisible. Like why is no one like $450?
Yeah, this is
there's not a soul talking about. This is like a staple. This is a dirt cheap, good multicade. $450. Now, AtGames, they're going to come up with this kind of crazy formula where they're telling you it's $950 in savings. But I'm just going to be a realist. I'm going to be a realist and say, like, for $450, this is a nice arcade, There's the price from Sam's if you pick it up.
This is, I mean, for me, like, this is my go-to. This is my multicade. You get this, and you get your coin ops going up on, and get the marquee. That's pretty much what you need.
You just want to play games, and you don't even need to get coin ops. You can just put the files right on flash drive and plug it in. I mean, you certainly can do coin ops too. You can roll back the firmfirmware. But my point is, with all this talk about like arcade games and multicades, like you could play all the games from the 80s and 2000s and 90s. You could play on this, and this is still a good low cost option, because like really your next level up that what I consider quality, the next level up would be the Viper. Congratulations to Glenn, of course. We're proud that his project got funded, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But the Viper is, you're over $1,000, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we're talking $450 here. I mean, that's that's pretty affordable for what you get. And I just want to make sure at least somebody no one is talking about this deal, but I still think it's a pretty solid deal. Like if someone new coming into home wants to just play some arcade games at home, it's not a bad deal.
Brett, everybody says 2025, things are too much. This is the cheapest you're going to see this thing, and you're getting a sturdy, a beautiful monitor. You can put anything
the black
on this
levels
thing.
are perfect. Man, Robotron on this thing is just gorgeous. It was like, I would argue that the Robotron I'm playing is as good as what was in that arcade, because that was a reproduction too. That was 100% a reproduction.
Yes. I mean, I would endorse this ALU all day long if you don't have a multicade. And put it this way, you have people.
The price is right. I mean, $450.
Yeah.
I mean, you get 2 joysticks, a
Two
trackball,
spinners,
2 spinners,
yeah,
and
all those built-in games too.
all the emulators are built in. So like, really, you just plug in once you have the file you need, you just plug in a flash drive, and it comes with like 300 games. There's some good ones on there. There's like Centipede, some of the classic Atari stuff.
Yeah,
but this is a really good, affordable multicade, and the question is, why is no one talking about it? Because it's not new, right? That's the only thing. The only thing it doesn't have is that it's not new, right? It is not new. This is old tech, but it was good old tech.
Yeah,
and it's really dirt cheap.
I'm not getting rid of mine. I mean, this thing here is I got this in the $300 deal, Brad.
Yeah.
And so that 450 is not too much further from it. And it's the redesigned interface, which is better than this.
Yeah.
It has a different set of games on it. And it's the cheapest home arcade multicade option in 2025. Show me a better option than that.
The thing that's funny is what Mikey's saying is 100% true. Like, people are talking about companies that haven't even released a single arcade yet. And here's AtGames, arguably like the powerhouse multicade, and now at a lower price. I know some of us have picked them up as cheap. I think the lowest I've ever seen is around $300.
Yeah, that's what
that's probably like, that's not a sustainable price.
No.
I mean, for AtGames, if they sell them for $300, they'll be going out of business. There's no way that's a sustainable price.
No.
That amount of tech, right?
Yeah, and Brad, you have the iconic, right? You have John D being shilled for $700, and nobody's going to talk about this for $450.
Yeah,
and Basic Fun is capped at its games. It's a board, so you can't. So why are we not bringing this up as a great choice for home arcade gamers? If you don't,
I'm bringing it up because I don't care about views. I don't care about subs, even though I got a lot of both of them. My thing is, like, if you just want a good multicade for cheap, this is a good deal. The community should be talking about this. And as much as I love Glenn's arcade, let's keep in mind it's over twice as much.
It's twice as much.
It's going to be great, and I'm at a point now, though, but I'm just too saturated with really good stuff, Yeah,
and also, Brad, Glenn might be too much arcade for some people. They might not want that.
It's a monster, and it's heavy.
Yeah,
it's heavy, and it's big. I'm kind of to the point where, for me, I'm kind of at a no-buy 2025 because, I feel like I have. Like in arcade games, I feel like I have as much as I'll ever need. If I need more power, I'll just play it on my PC with a controller, with a control stick, with an arcade stick.
I agree. I mean, the only thing I purchased this year was the X Arcade as my big purchase.
There's just not much further to go,
No. I mean, look, I have an ALU, I have the pinball, I have Dragon's Lair. That's another multicade. Downstairs is, what else do we need? We're good. And if you don't have an ALU, I fully endorse this deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
And they sent me a couple pinball games, but I wouldn't, if I didn't love this product and I didn't play it all the time, I wouldn't endorse it. It's just the way it is.
Put it this way, Brad, when you run your classic tournaments, that's where I play them on. Robotron?
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, they're so accurate. Like when you get on the real arcade machine, you're going to whoop ass because you're so familiar with it.
Yes.
And the emulation is so dead on and so good that when you play the real deal. Now, unlike pinball, virtual pinball and real pinball are still a little different because there's certain things that happen in the real world. Like you're not going to be able to make that shot in Creature from the Blue. The calling your car is shot 100 times in a row on a real pinball machine. There's too much randomness with real physics.
Yep.
But with arcade games, I mean, you can get insanely good at arcade games playing on these. The emulation is so good, even on a $450 multicade now from AtGames.
Yeah. Brad, a couple years ago, I went to Nashville at a place called The Terminal. Phenomenal place. And this lady was playing Moon Patrol, and she wasn't good at it, right? And, of course, we have Moon Patrol.
Oh, yeah. We've been playing that for a while.
So she left, and I started playing, and it was the exact emulation that we were playing. So then she comes over.
Even on Evercade, the Moon Patrol's good.
Yes.
Like you can run that game on a potato. I mean,
exactly.
Evercade can run it.
Yep. And she came back and I was playing and she goes, you're good at this. I'm like, yeah, we have these at our house. We play them. but you forget how many people don't have.
They just don't.
They just don't have it. And she was loving Moon Patrol, but I was like, oh yeah, let's see if I'm any good in the arcade, like I am at the home arcade. And it was just like riding a bike. I was like, all right.
Yeah, and that's where we are kind of going back to Chuck's, because a lot of people, they won't know that those arcades are not the originals. And
that's they won't know.
They just will have no idea. But us, us arcade snobs, us people have these, I can go home and play these games, on 5 different machines or 4 different machines.
Exactly.
We live in a golden age where all this stuff is like right at our fingertips,
Yeah.
But
that deal, Brad, is only on for another couple days, right? Like that, if you want
the end of the month.
It is okay. It is the end of the month. I wasn't sure. I thought they said a couple days.
No, I could be wrong, but I think it's for the whole month.
Nice. Okay.
I want to start off with something positive, because it's not all positive with that. Unfortunately, it's not all positive. But I will say that the I do support the ALU deals. It's not a bad deal, especially if you need a multicade.
Yeah.
The next bit of news from them is more Zen delays.
What?
More Zen delays. We'll cover the IFP leaderboards in a minute, but I feel like somewhere at AtGames, like they don't understand this concept. You want to under promise and over deliver.
Yeah.
And what they keep doing is they keep over promising and then not being able to deliver on time.
Well,
which is not good for them. I mean, like I'm rooting for them, but it's like they just keep giving. It's like they're punching themselves in the eye. They give themselves black eyes with this constant not being able to release stuff on time.
I swear, Brad, there are 2 offices at AtGames. One office publishes the press release, and the other office says, "Hey, we're not ready yet." They don't talk. Somebody's not talking to each other over there. How do you announce on a Monday and then pull it back on a Wednesday? It doesn't make sense. You had to have known this wasn't ready. Who put out a press release saying
so it's like July 13th?
Okay, yeah, I thought I read that as well.
Okay, well, you still got a little bit of time. So
still got some time. Go get it.
You're interested in getting the ALU.
It's crazy.
I thought this game had to be ready because when we take a look at it, it's not even a new title.
It's not a Tomb Raider day and date.
This is not a brand new just released title. This is something that they've had for a while.
This is a couple years old.
Let's take a look at it real quick. This is not the AtGames version, but we'll just take a look.
I will avenge my master.
Oh, did you lose your way in the shadows, Roman?
I will have my vengeance! These bandits!
That's enough for today. The hunt has started! Hurry before they hide again!
Attack, sea rats! It's time! Kill them all!
This is yours, damn pirate!
Yo ho ho!
So anyway, those are the 2 titles that they announced, but no idea when those are coming out.
It's crazy.
Mike Yoon says he thinks it might be because of the July 17th announcement.
Oh, but
we're going to talk about that in just a minute as well. But there seems to be like some kind of disconnect, right? Where it's just like why announce it? Like if you're not 100%. Like
it doesn't make any sense. Like you announced it on like a Monday and pulled it back a day later. How do you not know? How do you not know?
But I mean, the good thing is it looks like still we're getting more Zen tables for the 4KP, which everyone that has a 4KP, they just want more tables for the machine, which is good. Like last month, they delivered a whole bunch of tables, but no one knew they were coming.
Yeah.
They just
need to reset. They need to reset, Brad, and just get clear and concise communication.
Did you see that, kevgret? That's what I was looking for. That's
yeah,
look at that.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. Welcome, kevgret. Welcome to the stream. Hey there.
Right,
right now, because I'm a fake YouTuber, please smash that like button.
Smash
that like button. Leave a mean comment too.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave anything in the comments, positive, negative, it doesn't matter.
Please like
YouTube doesn't care. It's all engagement.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the hot new thing. They added this stuff.
Nice.
I'm excited for. And we're going to get around to talking about the arcade games we're going to be adding to the Retro Legends arcade very soon. But AtGames, it's like I feel like sometimes they're being their own worst enemy with the announcements, and also there's things haven't been stable. kevgret, they've been having problems with things being stable,
and they're just not transparent with some of this stuff, Brad. We all have to just make up stories about what's going on. It's almost as if they're like this secret shadowy organization, and they just don't want to be honest with their fans. We want to root for these guys. They did have a bunch of tables come out last month. They have an ALU on sale, but then they go and do this stuff, and it's like, oh.
A lot of people that have AtGames, they really like their stuff. They like their 4KP. They like their arcade games, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ray De La Torre saying, I thought we were back on track.
Yeah, so did I.
And all of a sudden we get out of the blue. I thought, man, we are smooth sailing now. We just last month we got 8 games.
Yes.
A lot of them were really good. Not all of them. There were some turkeys in there. Gobble, gobble. There was some really good games in there too, kevgret. Most of them were.
Yes, there were.
But I'm rooting for AtGames. I mean, I did play in the Flipper Friends. I did well. I think I came in 6th for the week. So then I go to check my scores on the official leaderboards, and guess what, kevgret? Everybody is gone.
Oh my god!
All the people that play all the time for some reason are off the boards.
What?
And it's just like, look at it. Like, there's not even Madden or Tomato Grass. Like,
where's Tomato Grass? Where's you?
20
oh my goodness!
So, it's just like it's difficult. I can't imagine. But it seems like they just keep having problems. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another.
And you guys work your butt off on those Flipper Friends.
Oh man, I killed myself. In the top 10 this week. I was playing almost every day. I'm not gonna lie. I do love it. I love it. I enjoy the product. I want to see them do well. But it's just hard because with the constant problems, it seems like they're always putting out fires, right? I mean, somewhere there's a fire that they need to make sure they get put out, I'm not sure if they're doing Flipper Friends again. I'm not sure what the games are. On my schedule, it says Attack from Mars.
I got an email about it, Brad. So they're trying to do it.
Lucky Fruit and Lights, Camera, Action. I don't know what other. Did they add South Park or something? I don't know, but they're still doing it. It looks like they did have. Looking back at the calendar, they do have original game coming out, Firefighter Wildlands. It does seem like they have less issues with the Magic Pixel tables as far as getting them out and getting them released.
I wonder why. What?
I don't know. It seems to be still like with Zen, there's some kind of disconnect between like what they're putting out and there's the calendar. It says right there on the 13th. So if you want the ALU, you better scoop it up. It's 13th. It's over. I don't know how much more I want to go into AtGames news, but we did have a good week. The people that played did have fun. And let me check the chat real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at my email, Brad. So they added South Park, Attack from Mars, Sea of Thieves, Lucky Fruit, and Lights, Camera, Action. They're the tables for this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on your calendar or not. But did they give you an answer why all you expert players are knocked off? What happened?
I'm not sure. I did content. They have. I used my support line. I had to pull out the bat phone and use that. I hardly ever do, but I did. And they said they have contacted the IFPA, and they know about it. So I did send them a screenshot.
But you're already on to the next tournament.
we're on to the next tournament, but it's like, it is disappointing because like you work so hard. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to move up in my ranking.
Yeah,
you go to check the rankings, and everyone that you know is off of the leaderboards.
That is insane. That's insane.
Like all the good players are off there. So I mean, but they'll fix it. I'm sure they have the data, right?
Yeah, they should be able to just easily reconstruct it.
They'll just have to fix it. But yeah, Wingo says no 2025 tournaments are ranked.
Huh.
And so that's most of your 4KP players. Like when I looked at it, like there was all the 4KP players were gone.
Yeah.
Oh
man. So those people on that rank, are they 4K players, Brad? Like who are those people?
Well, I think they mixed both of them together. I don't know how they do it. They put them all in the same hat, and it's like you're ranked with the HD and the 4K all together. But
that's crazy.
So I guess that takes care of AtGames news.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I had a great week playing the games. It was a lot of fun. But
I had fun playing.
We had Zen delays, and we had IFPA leaderboards fixed. That's why I do my own tournament, kevgret. Because guess what?
Yes,
mine doesn't matter. It's completely independent. It's not related to anyone else. And we even made it easier. We started where we were doing 3 pinballs a week.
Yeah,
and I still feel like that's too many for people that really want to learn tables.
Yeah, I agree.
We broke it down to 2.
I like
one that is a definite VR table, so all the VR people can participate.
Yep.
Then we'll pick one really amazing. If it's in both, that's ideal. But this week we're playing Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. But we're going to pick 2 pinballs, 1 classic arcade game, and 1 Atari game. That's going to be our tournaments for the week.
I like it. Yeah.
And I think it's simple and it's not that hard to play. And you when you focus in on something, you're going to get much better.
No, I agree.
Whether you're playing that 1 arcade game or that 1 pinball, playing 1 game for a week is a better way to run the tournaments. I feel like when you have, more than like 3 or 5, it's way too many because you don't have the time to really focus in and get good at any of them.
Yeah, I agree. Like I like to pick 1 arcade game and then a pinball game. Like I picked Robotron and Getaway, and I just grinded on those guys. And
congratulations.
I think that's the best way to approach it, Brad. I think you're right. Pick a VR, pick a classic, and then pick a table in HD or 4K that anybody can kind of play.
By the way, I'm winging it here, but we got Barnes Arcade here. And this guy has an awesome channel. If you're not subscribed, go drop Barnes Arcade a sub. But I wasn't even going to talk about this, kevgret. This is not even in my notes, but look what came in the mail, dude.
Oh, what? Oh,
look what came in the mail. I haven't even opened it. I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, not you.
But the reason why I'm bringing it up with Barnes Arcade, he has a fantastic YouTube channel, and he does a lot of really good Evercade content. I do like his channel. I'm going to give him a massive shout out here. I got the 2 new games. Look at this. Look at all this Evercade goodness.
Wow.
And kevgret, I didn't get sent any of this for free. None of this is going out the back door. I'm not taking this and out the back door, put money in my pocket.
You put your own money
I put my own money into it. And look, man, they sent me a coffee cup. And I'm glad they sent me. Look how little the coffee cup is. I feel like a little kid.
Is that a 6-ouncer? What is that?
This is a little tiny cup. This must be, I feel like I'm from Europe. When I drink out of this Evercade coffee cup, I'm gonna have to hold my pinky up.
Oh my god! Yeah, exactly. Look at that.
Look how cute it is. This little Evercade, and I'm shocked because we were told we were going to have to play some kind of tariff. There was it just came in the mail. I didn't have to go pick it up. It just came in the mail.
Well, there you go, Brad. Now you have.
If they'll send me my stuff, I might continue collecting Evercade as long as I don't have to pay. Go to the post office and pay.
That is now the 83rd way to play Metal Slug. Congratulations.
I know. I can't wait to open it up. But anyway.
Congrats. Brad, speaking of which, did you get any package? Not yet. I
haven't gotten. I did check it today. No, I guess not today.
Send it
it's Pony Express. Yeah, it takes
what the
forever
heck?
to get anything in the mail.
Okay, just checking.
Absolutely. Go drop a sub to Barnes Arcade if you're watching my stream. He's got a great
I dropped his channel.
Arcade Talk is making fun of my little girly cup that I have.
We gotta drink it.
It's a beautiful shade of purple too,
that's
probably
awesome.
the correct amount of coffee. Like my problem is I drink like a pot of coffee.
Yes, you have to.
I should get one of those little carries where it makes like one coffee. A pot of coffee. So I'm drinking way too much coffee.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I was gonna say I drop a pot a day, Brad. When I get up, it automatically is there, and I just ate. And Brad, this is a heated mug that keeps my coffee hot for 4 hours.
Well, that was nice. That's what you need. That's what you need, so that coffee doesn't get stale.
Nope, exactly. So this keeps that's how serious I am. It's right next to me in the office.
Speaking of pinball,
what do we got?
We got Creature from the Black Lagoon. We will be running Creature from the Black Lagoon as our pinball table this week. I know we've done it before, but I will be on the Wizard Room on Monday, Tomato Grass channel. And I'll be playing Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'd have proved myself I could still play this weekend if I'm in the Wizard Room. My first game I played, I got over 1 billion.
Wow.
So I think I'm set. And I got the super jackpot. I filmed it. Like when I was playing, I just turned on my phone and filmed it.
On your first time getting back
God
into
forbid.
it?
People say I'm cheating. Papa Brad the cheater. Yeah. I don't have to cheat. I'm good. I'm the top 20 pinball players in AtGames.
Damn.
But now we get to talk about the fun part. A few AtGames. And like I said, I'm rooting for AtGames. I want to see AtGames make it. But definitely it seems like they need to figure out a better way to announce things where it's more definite,
Yeah, no, I
maybe
agree.
Be 100% before you announce anything.
Or at least don't announce it. At least wait a week to cancel it. Don't cancel it the next hour you
it is.
That's
a little tough because we are excited, and we have a lot of games on there, but you always want more. If you have 200, you want 210. We have over 200 at least, but if you I have them all, but
it's the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the new game. That's basically
it's the thrill of the new game.
Yeah.
So here's what we're looking at. A new Williams table will be revealed next Thursday.
Uh-oh.
Here's what we know so far. It was manufactured between 1990 and sold over 3,001. You got to guess? Well, look, here. I pulled this up.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
my ticker tape. Hold on. Let me take that down so we can see them all. Sorry. This is from Nicholas Arbia from the Discord. And AI says it should be one of these. These are all the games that were released that fit that criteria. Any it
would be
shift this way. Okay. I'm hoping for Pimbot.
Exactly.
I'm hoping for Gorgar. Gorgar's too old though. Isn't it too old? They have a year?
They said before 1990, was that or 80?
Okay, that would be before. So
that would be before, right?
Yeah, everyone wants Gorgar. Gorgar, Pimbot. I would say Elvira and the Party Monsters, but I think there's no chance of that happening because of the Elvira. But that is still in the list.
Pinbot is what everybody wants, right? That hasn't been released, right?
Yeah, Pinbot is a good one.
Black. Everyone wants Black Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like 3001 is some type of weird clue because why give us 3001? It doesn't make any sense.
Taxi is a popular one. Cyclone.
A lot of people say Taxi. We're saying Taxi.
They're going to give us some, and then watch. It's going to be all weird stuff like, okay, here's your games, mousing around.
Yeah, exactly.
Guns,
Bonsai Run.
And and let me pick one. And Flash. Now, there's nothing wrong with those pinballs, but I'm saying those aren't the ones that people are rooting for, right? That's a little bit further down the list.
They wouldn't rank highly at all.
Yeah.
Imagine you get any of these lists. This is a good list.
It is a good list. Here's the thing. There's no losers on the list. So Williams tables, any way you cut it is a win. But I wanted everyone to look at the list. And it's definitely not Speakeasy because it said it was over 3001.
Over 3. See, that's the thing. Over 3001 is everyone on here.
Lists. All these are over 3001.
But why 3001? It seems like a clue. We'll find out on Thursday what.
Toledo was 3001. I played that. They had that at the Southern Friday Gaming Expo.
Okay.
Not this year, but the year before. So I played that pinball. That's a very old school pin.
Yeah.
So, but the good news, we don't have to wait too long.
And the even better news, the better news is this will be coming in VR. Everything comes day and date to all platforms, Brad. So whatever they announce, we should be getting in VR.
So this is going to drop everywhere.
Yes.
Which is exciting. So it's going to drop on all platforms at once.
When the announcement comes, just like Tomb Raider, that's what they said. Now, if you look at what AtGames has been doing, hopefully Zen isn't like that. But yes, we're supposed to get everything at the same time on the same platforms. So very exciting. And who knows if they're going to sneak in another VR announcement like they did when they did the Tomb Raider and drop another Williams collection on us in a couple weeks, months.
Yeah. I mean, like they dropped that. They dropped the Super League football just like out of the blue on AtGames too. That was like a stealth drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that is how they should do. Maybe just don't announce it and then just stealth drop it.
So
once they know it's ready to go,
Yeah, I would say that would be amazing.
Announcing stuff than having to pull it back,
Yeah, exactly. This is the way to go. Wait till it's ready. Do a pinball bite. Say it's coming out either a week or so or that day, and then we can hype it up and play it and have fun. I mean, I rather
if it's AtGames and it's unreleased tables, maybe just like drop it when it's ready, like randomly, like when people don't know, it's coming.
Exactly. So we'll see. It's next Thursday at their regular time, I believe. They do is it 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock? I forget, but we'll find out next week. And thank God for Zen, Brad. They're just making my summer.
Yeah, Zen is awesome. We love. I mean, Zen Pinball. I mean, they are the premium. Like, if you love virtual pinball, they're just knocking it out the park. They do a fantastic. I mean, to me, Pinball FX VR was just a game changer too.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna move to that as our next subject. Talk about some Pinball FX VR.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Of course, I still have my X-Arcade affiliate link. If you want to use that, you can get a discount if you're looking for an X-Arcade. It's a great new way to play. They do have a upgrade kit coming, which we're all excited about.
Hell yeah.
It's going to add, what features is this going to add, kevgret?
So it's going to add four base shakers in here. I'm sorry, it's going to have 2 base shakers at the top, right? And then 4 kind of more solenoids in here. And it's going to have an accelerometer. It's basically turning your damn X-Arcade into a pinball 4K, Brad, with the equipment they're putting in here.
So you'll be able to actually physically nudge, and it will affect the gameplay. That
is the plan, to physically affect the gameplay by nudging with an accelerometer that's going to be in this kit. Last time that the press release was announced, that's what it said. And you're going to have independent volumes for the volume and the bass. So if your wife is sleeping like mine does, when I jack it up, you can now turn it down and have independent channels. So, they thought this out. And you're going to have a real plunger. They're going to have a plunger on this thing, and it's going to be, they're hyping it up. It looks good. We should get pre-orders hopefully this month and a price. But X-Arcade is listening to us, Brad. We want this. They're giving it to us. So big thank you to these guys.
I mean, I think it comes down to cost too. Like, the 4K cabinet's awesome, but I mean, this is a lot more affordable. And if it's more affordable, more people have the chance to play. And you could play it on just the Quest 3 without the X-Arcade. But I could tell you, for me personally, once you play with the X-Arcade, you can never go. Like, I will never go back. I can't use a controller after experiencing that. It's that much better.
No, you can't. And
just the immersion, it feels like you're at a machine.
Oh yeah. So the other day, Brad, I was playing and my battery went dead or whatever. And when your battery kind of like goes dead, sometimes it zonks out the dongle. And I was in the middle of a good game, so I grabbed the controllers and I started hitting the buttons. I'm like, how can anybody play like this? I was like, what am I couldn't do anything. And then I almost felt like I was cheating using the X-Arcade.
Once you play with the X-Arcade, it's just so much more immersive,
So much more immersive. And so now they're going to make it even more immersive by giving us base shakers, haptic kits. We're going to have accelerometers.
And I'm not going to share it here, but I saw on another Discord, they told another content creator, they're not looking to make a fortune on this upgrade kit. They want just people to have the ultimate experience. Yeah. So they're talking about they're probably going to release it in a pretty affordable price, which I think is exciting.
But, to them and us, what affordable is.
What's affordable? Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be people.
Exciting if you have one, because it's even going to get better. You get more features,
Where's the thing, Brad? Like, This is no joke. Since you've been running these tournaments, that's all I play, an hour or two a day. Pinball. That's it. I do my chores. I put my wife to bed. I sit down and play pinball. This is what you want to put your money into, something that you're into. So let's say it's $200-300. So what? This is what we're playing so much of. You're not wasting your money, and nothing can beat when you feel it shake, Brad, and you're like, oh my god,
it's going to change. It's going to take something that's already super immersive and even make it more so. So I'm excited to see what they come out. I got a $1.99 super chat from Steps Gaming. Thank you so much. Are you looking forward to the MK4 coming to Basic Fun? What do you think, kevgret?
I think she's referring to Rexer's trolling video that he did.
So he did a good video. That was a pretty serious. It was very well produced.
I think he was showing you how silly this community is, speculating on garbage. So he wanted to get his swing at it and show you that he can speculate. He can make a video showing you steps MK4 is coming.
He did a good job, man.
Yeah, he even got a picture of the exact boat, Brad, that the things were coming on.
I know. How did he get a picture of the exact boat?
I don't know.
I need that inside information. Does he have a secret connection? Secret connection.
Yeah.
I've got to check with my secret connection at Basic Fun.
Basic Fun contact says not true.
This is a question I get asked. Are they going to release a new version of the X? To my knowledge, no. Like this upgrade kit is what they're going to do to make it more for virtual pinball. A lot of people are like, they need to make a whole new version with an extra button, but they're not going to end up doing that.
They're not.
Multiple times.
Because first, Brad, we don't know how much stock they have on hand, right? So, and not everybody wants the pinball kit. And not everybody wants to see a price point at $800 or $700, whatever they would have to make this. And so it's on you if you want to put it in, and I guarantee it's easy. I have opened.
It's not going to be rocket science, believe me.
No, I've opened that thing, and I've worked in that thing with my hands for the last 2 months with my haptic kit. It's easy,
and it's great quality. I mean, I can't wait. Like when Golden Tee comes out, I got the perfect control for it. This pedestal spinner,
Yes, I can't wait this week.
Glenn's trackball, and I said spinner. I meant trackball.
Trackball.
This is going to be my way to play Golden Tee. I'm going to hook this mug up to my 70-inch TV. Zoom, and I'll be playing Golden Tee.
You can crank it as hard as you want. You're not going to hit anything on this. But I don't think to his question here, I don't think we're going to get a new version anytime soon. So
I don't think so.
Let's say you wanted this. Honestly,
you think they'll make one with a pinball kit already done to it? I don't even think they'll do that. You think they will?
Like that would be the only thing they would do, but that wouldn't happen for another year or so. I mean, that's just it's too expensive. Let us just put it together, get the parts really cheap. They don't have to change the assembly line wherever they get these installed, and just let us do it. You know what I mean? Just let us do it. And I'm telling you,
come join us, Hollywood Polo. We're playing Creature from the Black Lagoon Pinball. Come drop some scores on our leaderboard. He's a good pinball player. He doesn't play. He can play. He's a good player.
Yeah, he has his own. He's running his own tournaments, I think, somewhere else that I have to get involved in. But I'll be seeing Superman next week, Hollywood.
Yeah, actually, my grandson, he wants us. I know. I'm not going to pick though. I would rather go see Superman, but he wants to see the Jurassic Park. He's like, every day he talks about it. He's obsessed with the Jurassic Park.
But see, he doesn't know.
I keep trying to swerve him maybe towards Superman. I'm like, you sure you don't want to see Superman?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what might happen? God forbid, I might go see both. I might have to, they are the summer blockbusters.
See Jurassic first, and then you see a good movie after, because that's Jurassic Park is so. I seen F1. That movie's phenomenal, Brad. If you want to see a good movie, go see F1. That's a surprise of the summer. But yeah, exactly. These are manufactured. They're not going to change their line.
I mean, this is a small company too. Like you talk to you might do customer support. You might talk to the owner. The owner might be the person contacting you back. You don't even know.
I know.
Like, I love X Arcade. Like as a company, I couldn't ask for more from them. Really, it's a good product.
Yeah.
It's fun to play. I mean, the integration into Pinball FX VR is what really just. I don't think it was planned. They said themselves it was not planned to be a pinball controller.
Well,
but
Brad,
it is working out that it works out well for me.
When they first announced this, so I didn't have an X Arcade, right? And I was thinking about getting one, and then the announcement came out. And I said, they are going to nail this. And I bought my X-Arcade on the hope that they would do this right. And it exceeds all my expectations. Like, you cannot
it really
ask for
did. It exceeded all my expectations. Like the first time I played Addams Family in VR with the X-Arcade, I was like, sold! This is where it's at. Like, this feels like playing real pinball. Because what you don't get, and you can't show anyone, but it's not a flat screen. Everything is three-dimensional, you know?
Yeah,
Look at
exactly.
this.
What
We
is
got a
this?
super chat.
Come
From
on,
the
Rexer.
Wrecker Show. This is for Brad only, for
That's
free
not
and for
Brad.
fun.
That's not Brad's motto.
Free and fun. That would be your motto, but I got a special video we'll play for that.
That's funny.
We got a special video for that one, kevgret.
He said Rexer says my mic is off.
You gotta find it.
And if you wanted to watch, like, I'm so glad Papa Brad is back on Friday because it gives us something to actually watch.
Absolutely.
Than these guys just going, let me know in the chat what you think. Let me know what you think on Arcade 1-Up. Are they dead? Is it over?
Is it over, kevgret?
It's been over for a while.
Arcade 1-Up. Yeah, I think just going back, like I said, you know, probably the best deal right now. I mean, like I said, the ALU is a good deal, and no one talks about it because it's not new. It's not new.
No, exactly. And
people would rather show like a company that's not even made a single arcade yet, like not even a home, like a pretend arcade, like reproduction or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
you'd rather push something that doesn't even exist yet. That's something that's like, this is a home run. Like if you just want to buy something and play arcade games, that's all you need. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Brett, I like this so much. I made my own damn haptic kit. I put a BTS1 in this thing.
Yours is crazy. Yours is crazy powerful. So
that's how much that I'm in love with this thing. I'm like, I got to put a shaker in here.
I know. Well, that's what it's all about. You know, when you really love this hobby, you know, sometimes you just got to do it yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You take the matter in your own hands and
make it in your own hands.
What you wanted it to be, you know?
Exactly.
And I'm going to say the same thing with these retro arcade games. Like, I would rather play the real ROM than have somebody have to change it to put it inside of a cabinet to sell it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like anything you change takes away from the original game.
Yeah,
you know? I just want to play the real ROMs, and I don't want them to be played with before I play them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, putting the haptics.
It is. Absolutely.
AFP was a game changer. Once you play with the SSF kit, you would never go back. Like
no,
you would never
exactly.
even think about going back because even if you get a little bit of that feel of the ball rolling from the left to the right, a little bit of feeling of the ball moving, it's a lot more. It adds to the immersion.
Yeah,
know?
Exactly. And once when I speak about this, Brad, I have my kit in there. So I'm like speaking, like I already have it. I can't wait till you guys experience it. Like I
don't have the haptics yet. I can't wait to see what they come up with. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah,
you know?
I even put a vinyl kit on it. I'm looking to put a drink holder. I'm getting a custom made drink holder. Mikey wants to change out the marquee for a Williams pinball logo. That's how much we love this thing. It's just absolutely beautiful. So, and you're right about the customer service because I reached out to them a few times. They
are really on it. I mean, they get back to you. They answer emails.
Yeah.
I mean, they answer all you got to do is go to their support and they get right back with you.
Yeah. One time I'm like, hey guys, I'm blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, I did a video, whatever, if you want to check it out. They wrote back and they're like, we know who the hell you are. What are you talking about? We love you guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I assume nobody looks at at our stuff. And they're very appreciative that we like the product, Yeah.
So. And we will be playing pinball this week in VR. I got a quick little clip to show of the Sky Pirates. By the way, you have a really good score on that. I played today. I played the best I could, and your score is ridiculous.
That's what Mikey said.
You've got a hell of a score. Like I thought I had a good game, and then when it was over, I saw your score, and I was like, "Damn!"
I got a top 20 score.
Sky Pirates.
And Brad, I hate the table, but I had to learn it. I had to figure it out.
Actually, I kind of like it. I think it's got, the thing is, like, I
Slowly
like to
growing.
play these tables for a week, and they do grow on me. I do like the cannon mini game. It's fun where you shoot.
Yeah,
three different spots.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at Sky Pirates.
All right.
Okay, so that was Sky Pirates. Sorry, I went a little bit into noir there, but I just want to point out for something brand new, we do have 22 tables right now. So what's going to happen with VR, since we're at the end of the rope, basically with Sky Pirates, kevgret, we didn't save the best for last.
Oh no!
But it's not terrible either. Like, I do want to actually learn how to play the table well, at least get close to your score. But what we'll do is if they don't release another new table in Pinball FX VR, I'll put a vote up on my channel, and the people that are playing in VR, they can just pick the next table.
Yeah,
I'll put some Williams tables up, and whatever the group wants to play, that's what we'll play.
Hey,
does that sound like a good idea?
Nothing wrong with running it back on some of these classic tables.
Because you got games that are in there that are just classics. I mean, we got, Star Trek, Twilight Zone, Addams Family. We got so many good ones we can go back to.
I could play all those tables that you just mentioned every week, especially Star Trek. I feel like I was just hitting my groove when we picked that, and I would go back to that in a second. So yeah, put it up, and we'll see what happens this week.
Even though we're at the end of the road, that's still even like with the basic 3 games, though, you do get the 3-dimensional effect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Until you experience it, like, you can't explain it. Like, when my wife put on the headset and the goggles, and she tried it, she was like, "This is unbelievable!" like she was blown away. Like, she didn't know,
like,
I mean, I gotta look like a big dork, with the extra with the goggles on. I'm playing. But once she experienced it, she was like, "Man, this is just like the real thing. It feels so immersed." Even she said the immersion is what makes it.
Yeah,
the immersion is so good.
I agree. Yeah, you just melt into the game, and that's what it's about. And once you can hear the ball rolling in your kit, oh my god, and the sound, it's going to be amazing. But yeah, so the Sky Pirates score, I figured out a couple of things.
Yeah, give us some hints. I need some hints, because I didn't get that high. I think I got maybe. I'd have to check my score, but it wasn't that great.
All right, I'll give you
a secret to scoring high.
Yeah, so this table's wacky because everything's lit up. There's 1,000 lights going on. You don't know what the hell to shoot. So here's my approach. There's 2 multi-balls in this game.
So get the multi-balls.
There's an island multi-ball and there's a cannon multi-ball. The island multi-ball is when you shoot on the right flipper, you shoot it all the way up, and there's a little island, right? And you keep shooting the island, then the target will drop down, and you got to shoot it in there 3 times. That you can get up to 40 million points in there if you can get that multi and keep getting the jackpots.
So get the multi-balls.
Get that multi-ball immediately. Keep shooting that island. You can lock 2 balls easily. The second thing is that cannon mini game that you just talked about.
Yeah.
You can get 800,000 for every pirate that you kill. And if you're good enough, just re-loop it.
Just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it.
Is that the one where there's that secret door opens kind of in the middle of the play field?
So that secret
is that where you load it up Because I
No.
noticed there's like a spot where like it like a door comes down.
Yeah.
And that one flipper in the middle, you can shoot the ball into like into that spot that opens
so
up.
that spot opens up for various objectives, mostly for the Sky Pirate mini game where you got there's 2 crafts on the board and that's how you
I didn't even know what was going on. Like when that was going on, I was looking at the back glass. I had no idea. And then by the time I figured out, like, oh, I'm controlling the 2 little ships.
Yes, you're controlling the ships.
I'm looking up at the back glass, thinking that I'm supposed to be seeing something. And I'm like, what's going on with this game?
Well, here's a hint.
That's what I'm saying. It might take a week to learn the game, all the nuances of it.
This one has a deep rule set. And if you get into that pirate game, you use your left button to like steer and your right to steer. But if you press them both together, your ship goes fast. So you can use that to avoid cannonballs that's going to come your way. So right when you think the enemy's going to shoot, hit both buttons and that thing, and then you won't get shot. So that's the other thing. And then the third thing would be to trigger the cannonball multi. And how you do that is somewhere on the table, you shoot a couple loops and then the cannon will light. It'll blink on the table and it's the bottom ramp. You know, the ramp on the left that loops back into the cannon. When that's lit, you can lock your ball. And so what I did was I realized, hey, if I get these multis and I keep getting these jackpots, which are very generous, and I keep shooting these pirates at 800K. Now the pirates diminish. So they start at 800K, but then it goes down a little bit to like 700, 600, 400. So you can't sit and spam it all night, but you can get a couple million points easily by doing that. And then I got 40 million on the multi. And then here is the ultimate tip. Do you know that there's coins that get thrown on the board and you can collect those coins, right? Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Do you know what they're for?
No, I don't know what they're for. I did get some though. Yeah, like I didn't have a terrible game. I did get some of the coins.
Eventually those coins could be spent in a shop that you shoot in the rightmost hole from the left flipper. And if the shop is open and you collect enough coins, you can go in there and buy points. You can buy up to 10 million points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's so bad. So I was able to collect
there's a lot to it. So like we'll be playing all week, discovering the secrets in the game, which is exciting.
Yeah, I still think I can improve my score now that I can open it up even more. There's also a mini game where you joust another pirate. I don't know if you got to that.
I didn't get to that.
That's worth like 5 million. So there's all these things that are going on there. The problem is, Brad, it just takes a lot to get into these modes. It's not
there's a lot of loops and stuff.
Yeah.
It seems sometimes I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
You don't know. And that's the problem with this table at its core. When you walk up to a Williams table, you just know what to shoot. It's in your face.
Pathfinding is good because they light up with the lights that we're supposed to go all the time.
Everything is lit up on this table at all times. It's crazy. There's like 18 lights and they're all blinking. There's nothing that says shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. So I'm still learning a little nuance to this table, but maybe it'll grow on me by the end of the week. But my advice is get the Treasure Island multi-ball as soon as you can and get every jackpot that you can when you get it.
So we've done a lot so far. We showed Sky Pirates. We went to Chuck's Arcade, didn't we?
Unfortunately.
We saw a little trailer commercial. Did I play the trailer commercial for KABOOM to start the show?
Oh, yeah.
So we have a couple games we have to still talk about. We still got to talk about KABOOM, Yie-Ar Kung Fu, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. But we're going to announce all the people that played during the week. Woo! We had a lot of players. We had some great tournaments, starting with ATARI. We had Sleepy Fluid in first place, Dark's Death Rider TV in second, Sacro third, me fourth, Dave LB. That's an Activision game.
Nice.
We had some players playing Robotron. We had CP Fluid with a super high 487,550. Man, that is a 6 score. I played all week, and my score went up. The first time I played, I got 100,000, and I knew like I can pretty regularly get the 100,000. My best game after playing all week was 240,500. That was the best.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
And that was my eyes were crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but there are strategies for playing this. Like I was watching on YouTube. There's definitely a way you can play it at a higher level. But I need more time than even a week to get to that level.
Exactly.
But that's as far as I could push myself. Then we had Sacro coming in, 160 million. Great score from him.
Woo.
We had you. You know what's crazy? Everyone in our tournament got over 100,000. I would challenge the shills.
Yeah.
Just put up 100,000. I'm not even talking about 150 or 240 or 487. Just put up 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000 is impressive.
The Robotron.
Exactly.
You're getting past the brains, right? I mean,
yeah, exactly. I can't get past the tanks. Like a couple boards past the tanks is my limit.
It's crazy. When you watch the good players, the one thing I noticed is what they really do is they just figure out where the hulks are and they stay away from them.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
I was watching how they run around.
Yeah.
It's basically they stay away from the hulks because you can't do anything to them. They're indestructible. So like when you start watching the way they pathfind the game, once you get to a high level, they're basically firing their way to a path wherever the hulks are not is where they are.
Okay.
But there's so much strategy with Robotron. I could play this game for a month. We're not going to play it for a month, but I could play it for a month because it's that good of a game. There's a lot of nuances to it. We played Wipeout Pinball from Gottlieb, classic pinball. Got a massive score from Chelada Love. I was hoping someone would get over. I've gotten 1 billion once in this game, but it's not easy. Above Chelada Love came in first. Dave LB second. I got 673 billion, and then we had Wingo. Those are all really high scores, though, for this game. Some really good high level play. Then, of course, we had the Getaway, High Speed 2. We had Bad Ben Hand.
Damn.
With 1 billion, 489.
That's crazy.
1,489,000. Yeah.
Man.
So we had Rich Mix, second place. Bad Ben Hand is the first. Is an AtGames pinball too.
Yep.
On his. We had Rich Mix. He plays in VR. We had Tomato Grass. He's also AtGames pinball player. He came in third. Mikey Yoon came in fourth. He playing in Pinball FX VR. He's in the top 10 in the world now in that game too. Congratulations.
He's top 10.
It's no easy feat. I mean, they got a lot of players.
This game
we had Sacro. Chelada Love, kevgret.
I'm in there.
You did good. You're right middle, which is pretty good. But you gotta look. You're playing with some wizards, kevgret. You're not playing with the average Joes. These are all high level players.
No.
You don't have to be a high level player to play. I mean, we have a lot of them in our tournament, but everyone's welcome.
I just wanted to improve my score and get a half a bill, and I got that. But I had some work issues and stuff. I wish I could have put a few more games in.
Chelada Love.
Look at these are great scores. Anybody with these scores, these are
Omega great. Supreme 1979. Dave LB Ballydern. Congratulations!
Look at these scores. They're amazing. Really fun table. Really fun table.
Thank you to everyone played. I feel like we had a real successful week. We played a lot of games. I saw a lot of improvement. I saw a lot of scores growing over the week, which was great. That's what it's all about. So that being said, guess what I do? I do every week. I do a giveaway. I'm going to give out a $25 prize of your pick. Let me move to this. Can y'all see the wheel?
Looks good.
Okay, the wheel is up. This is for the Retro Legends Arcade. I only give prizes to people that play in the tournament. If you play in the tournament, you're eligible. All you got to do is drop a score. And here we go. I'm going to spin. Good luck, gamers.
All right.
Here we go. Boom.
Put up Rexer's comment.
I will in a minute. Let's see.
Tomato.
And the winner is Tomato Grass.
There he goes.
Tomato Grass. Congratulations. I know I'll be seeing him. I'll be seeing him on Monday. So he's going to win a $25. He'll probably get an AtGames card, I'm sure. But Tomato Grass is the winner of the week. Congratulations. Thank you for playing.
Nice job. There you go.
And, okay. Okay, let me see here. Let's see. The Shills love Robotron Smash Team. They would kill those scores. That's what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah.
Where are they at? I thought they were gamers. I thought they liked arcade games.
That's hilarious.
And these scores are up there for everyone. It's not just, if you want to put up a score and just show people how you can play, it's just for fun,
Yeah.
And, the whole purpose of this is we do it for free. I mean, I actually lose money every show I do because I give out prizes. But,
Yeah.
I find for myself, this pushes myself to play the games and get better.
Exactly.
I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to the good players. And I've learned more doing this and gotten to be a better gamer than if I was doing it by myself. Even if I was playing solo for a week, I've not pushed myself the way I will if everyone's playing,
Yeah. I mean, Brad, we'll go in the Discord and I'll put, things I've seen, and then I think it was on Junkyard. I put some things, and you're like, yep. And then you took it and you ran with it, and we all got better from it. So that's, you won't get that by yourself if you're not playing it together and learning together and figuring things out together. So that's kind of what I like Sky Pirates. I'll put more thoughts together and tell people how I got that. And hopefully you get 200 million points on it,
Yeah. That's definitely part of the fun,
Yeah, exactly.
How do I get this off? They changed everything in StreamYards. I finally knew where everything was at. And then they changed everything on me. So Tomato Grass was the winner. Let's keep it moving. Next thing we're going to talk about. Let's talk about Creature from the Black Lagoon. How do I shut this down? Stop screen. Okay. Creature from the Black Lagoon. What do you think of that table? Have you played it, Kevgret? Creature?
Not as much as you guys. I have to be honest.
I'm obsessed with this
I
table.
know.
This is my jam. I just love this table. It's one of my favorites of all time. I got 2 little videos I want to show. The first one is going to be, this is the actual, if you're going to buy the Creature from the Black Lagoon pinball machine,
yeah,
this is the video that they showed.
Wow.
To sell you the table. So I'm going to start with that. We're going to take a look at that. And it's a little 5-minute break if you need a break, okay? We're going to learn all about Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Not since the beginning of time has man known such terror. No.
Remember those drive-in movies? You and your date, all alone, in your brand new 1959 Chevy convertible, eating popcorn and getting into trouble. The Creature from the Black Lagoon is playing, but you're having too much fun. Suddenly, the two of you are being sucked into the movie. The creature grabs your girl and races off to the swamp. You have to search the underground caverns and rescue her before she becomes part of movie history.
David!
Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bally's newest pinball game, uses futuristic technology to bring back the innocent, carefree fun of the 50s. A moving hologram of the creature will delight players as it reaches for them from the murky depths of the Black Lagoon. A special shot is available in multi-ball through the use of a diverter on the left ramp. Creature also offers 16 modes of play and multi-leveled ramps, enough to keep even the most experienced player interested for a very long time. Enter multi-ball to search the underground chambers, find the creature, and rescue your girl. Multi-ball is activated by completing the film sequence. To light F, sync the kiss shot 4 times. Hit the center snack targets to light I. Win L by completing the paid lanes. And ride the slide to score M. Now, a shot to either slide or kiss will put you into multi-ball. The creature will be lurking in one of 3 locations. Sync one of these flashing search shots to ferret him out. Find the creature, and his hologram will appear, raging against his entrapment in the swamp. Sync the snack bar shot to save your woman from danger. Now you're free to shoot for the jackpot. Collect the jackpot by syncing the snack bar shot. After that, rattle the jet bumpers 15 times to light the super jackpot. If your ball drains before collecting the jackpot, you'll have 15 seconds to restart multi-ball. While you're in multi-ball, a shot up the left ramp will be diverted to the bowl. Each orbit is worth 1,000,000 points and another letter in the word creature. Completing the word creature will also advance the multi-ball scoring multiplier. Complete the center shot to the paid lanes 5 times to start Move Your Car and the Hurry Up countdown. Each center shot will use one of 4 weapons to destroy the van blocking your view. Light video mode by shooting the right ramp repeatedly. Then, sync the lit video shot to activate video mode. Use your flippers to TKO the peeping Tom. Maintenance has never been easier. All ramps can be easily removed with a Phillips head screwdriver, giving you easy access to the playfield. The light for the hologram comes from the back of the cabinet and is reflected up toward the player. The creature's movement is achieved with 2 motors. One moves the mirror and one moves the hologram. Like all Bally games, dependability and easy maintenance are built into our design. Bally's Creature from the Black Lagoon will delight players of any age. Lifelike graphics, humorous sound effects, ingenious technology, exciting artwork, and a touch of nostalgia combine to make this dynamic game a must-have in any location.
And there was a look at Creature from the Black Lagoon, Kevgret.
Nice.
I have 2 videos I put up on my channel of Creature from the Black Lagoon if you want to learn how to play. I also will be playing in the Wizard Room on Monday, so you can also watch that stream. We'll be talking about the goals of the game and how to play. But I'll save that video. Maybe I'll end that. Play that video to send us out. But that's Creature from the Black Lagoon is a Williams game. Hopefully it comes to VR. That would be one of those games. That's on my short list. The Monster Pack was, in my opinion, the best value. I just love those 2 games, Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon. But hopefully we get that soon in VR. But you can play on any platform. You can play on consoles. Just take a photograph of your score, and you can post it to the iScored leaderboard. There's a link right here in the description of this video. Just click on it. Easiest way to do is just watch the video with your phone.
Yep.
Then there's nothing to do. You just then you just post your score after clicking the link.
Yep.
And then, so let's take a look at, how about Yie-Ar Kung Fu? Have you ever played that one, Kevgret?
Oh, yeah. When I was growing up, little Kevgret, there would be this little tiny place, Brad. It's like if you walked in and you just could fit 4 arcades in there, it would. This lady, we called her Aunt Ray. She had Pinbot, she had Yie-Ar Kung Fu, and Karate Champ, and we played Yie-Ar Kung Fu and Pinbot like nobody's business. So yes, I'm familiar with Yie-Ar Kung Fu. Love this game. Love this game.
This video has a great story from my channel. When I first started, I collaborated with Patman QC on this. And he gave me some ideas on what to do with the video.
No way.
And of course, he recently passed away.
Yep.
And, so I felt like, if nothing else, is a tribute to him.
Oh, that's cool.
Always loved his channel, and he was
great.
Man. He's like, you can use anything from my channel. Just credit me if you. And this was a video he gave me some ideas from, and I just wanted to give him a massive shout out. And this week we'll be playing in tribute to him. But this is a great game. This is like one of the very first fighting games.
Oh, dude, it was crazy.
I love it. It's so easy. It's so cheap.
You're jumping around.
You find a move that works, and you just spam it. You know,
that move.
Once you find the secret for each different opponent,
yes,
you can literally just spam one move and defeat each one. It's great though. They have all these different.
I always love
weapons.
hitting. Brad, you can.
There's a girl with the throwing stars. All you got to do is jump and then do like the kung fu kick where he's like spread out like that. Where he does his leg
goes up.
And basically you just jump around until you get the right. But this game,
fun.
It is fun, and it is truly a classic '80s arcade. And I wanted to play Yie-Ar Kung Fu. I also have in this video. I have we're gonna have a lot of Bruce Lee footage. Because Bruce Lee, I mean, what's more Kung Fu than Bruce Lee? I love Bruce Lee. I'm a massive Bruce Lee fan. But I had a lot of fun making this video. So we're going to show the Yie-Ar Kung Fu video. We'll be playing that all week. You can play that any way you want. I know you can, but consoles have it. You can buy it. I think it's part of Arcade Archives.
Yes.
You can play it through any kind of emulation. I mean, I could play it on all my different arcades. It's not a demanding game to run. So check out Yie-Ar Kung Fu. And then we're going to play the Atari game KABOOM too. So let me just show a quick clip of KABOOM, then we'll watch the Yie-Ar Kung Fu. And I think that wraps it up with all the games. We've covered all the games then.
Yep.
So KABOOM, if you haven't seen it, this is what KABOOM looks like. This is basically Atari 2600 game. And there's a criminal that's dropping bombs, and you control buckets of water, and you got to try to catch the bombs before they get to the bottom. If they get to the bottom, you get blown up. And a very simple game. You could play it on AtGames ALU with the paddles. It's part of the Activision pack. It's actually emulation's really good. I was surprised it was.
It works well with the spinner.
Yeah. And they really must have worked with that spinner to get it where it feels right. You can also play it on the Atari 2600 Plus with a real cartridge.
Yeah.
By the way, they're like giving those 7800 plus like $60 on Amazon right now. $60.
It comes with Crystal Castles too, which is a $30 cart. So
and a wireless controller.
So you're paying $20 for the unit, basically.
It's insane. I mean,
I have to get one.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to get a 7800 plus, I mean, that's the lowest I've seen them. $60 is pretty
absolutely. Yeah, but Brad, the best part about KABOOM before you play this is when you lose. Have you ever noticed what the guy does when you die? He smiles.
Oh, he gets a big grin on.
He smiles when you lose, and it's like, what the hell's he doing? He just blew me up, and he just laughs. Love that. Always love that about this game. It was like the first time I've seen expressions, on a sprite laugh at you. So really, really love KABOOM.
This is like 2 minutes of KABOOM, and then I'll talk about Yie-Ar Kung Fu. This is Papa Brad. Our Atari game for the Retro Legends Arcade this week is KABOOM. We're going to check it out right here on AtGames Legends Ultimate Arcade, the HDCE version. This is available at Sam's right now for $100 off. You can use the paddle on this just like the Atari back in the day. You press the A button for the bomber to start dropping bombs. How high can you get? Can you beat Papa Brad's score? We'll be playing this all week. You miss a bomb, you lose one of your buckets of water. Wow, 140. Let's go. How awesome is that? 300. Woo, it's getting fast. 395. Whoa! 645. The game KABOOM. Come play with us at Retro Legends Arcade. We'll be playing this Atari game all week. This is a great one. Oh, it's very hard with one bucket. Let's see if I can grab a couple of these. There's my score, 849. See if you can beat it. This has been Papa Brad reminding you to always stay legit. I will see you Friday nights at 8 o'clock at Retro Legends Arcade. There you go. There was some KABOOM.
Nice.
There was some KABOOM. One quick
Love
game.
it. Plays well on the ALU.
Yeah, it's part of the Activision pack. Definitely, that's an easy way to play it. Like I said, I don't care what you play it on. You can play it on whatever you want for the scores. And we're just doing these. This is for fun. You know, if you want to play serious, you should play on lockdown leaderboards, right?
Yeah.
We're doing this just for fun to have a good time. But playing KABOOM, and I'm gonna send us out with. First of all, is there anything you wanted to say? Do you have anything coming up, kevgret, for your channel?
No, I appreciate you having me on, Brad. Great show yet again. Thanks, chat. No, I'm just going to be grinding on that damn Sky Pirates, and hopefully we'll be back Friday talking about a new VR pinball table. That's what we're excited about.
New tables for VR is always a win. And then you think they're going to drop them day and date everywhere?
Yes, day and date. So whether it's next week or 2 weeks, they're all coming. Just like Tomb Raider, they made a corporate announcement, Brad, that they're all coming from here on out.
Okay,
all coming. So let's hope they
all
platforms,
to it, including AtGames.
Wow. That's what. Well, they said that with Tomb Raider, and guess what? You got them. We got them. So no,
if it's 3 Williams games or these AtGames Legends and Honor, I'll take the Williams. Williams, please.
Yes.
Williams, please.
Yeah. Eddie Williams, please.
Yeah, the Williams is a win.
I'll pay double if we can get him sooner. Let's go. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just happy to be here hanging out with you, Brad, and hanging out with the chat. So appreciate it.
Awesome. We love the X Arcade. I also have a Octopus arcade stick.
Oh yeah.
You get $50 off using my coupon.
I think
this is really kind of a niche thing. I really use it for like the Dreamcast mostly. I've been playing a lot of Dreamcast with it, but it's basically like a 1-player high-end fight stick, like competitive level.
Yeah, it's insane.
Absolutely ridiculously high end. But you know, it has Gorilla Glass. It has Gorilla Glass, which is supposed to be better than Gorilla Glass. That's the surface you play on.
That's wild.
It is like so good it's criminal.
Oh my god.
It is a crazy expensive high-end joystick. But if you're interested in getting one, I do have $50 off. And but I am loving it. It's a great product. And that's the thing. I will shill stuff that I love. It's a great product. You're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I saw your video. It looks beautiful. But like you said, Brad, it's probably not for everybody. It's a very high-end product. High-end.
Play so beautiful. My yellowing original Dreamcast controller.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can play all these 90s and 2000 arcade games on the Dreamcast. They have a list of games that were just, they played just like the arcade game, you know?
Yep.
So I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah,
but I'm going to send us out in memory of Patman QC.
Yeah, R.I.P. Great channel, good guy.
Great channel. Still check him out. I love arcade history, and his channel's all
absolutely.
It's all about like the history of the games, and he had a great sense of humor.
Funny guy, great history. Hopefully his channel lives on for everyone to learn from, and his voice will be missed for sure in the community.
Okay, and here it is. Here's the video. I'm going to play it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Your mind be formless, shapeless, like water.
Hello gamers, and welcome back to Papa Brad's Arcade. Today we're diving deep into the history of the classic arcade game that set the stage for modern fighting games. Of course, I'm talking about Konami's Yie-Ar Kung-Fu. Let's jump into the dojo and see how this game punched and kicked its way into the hearts of gamers worldwide. I think our mics are still on.
Yeah.
The year is 1985, and the arcade scene was buzzing with innovation. Konami, a company already making waves with hits like Frogger and Track and Field, decided to step into the fighting game genre. Yie-Ar Kung-Fu was born from this ambition. Inspired by Bruce Lee's martial arts movies and the popularity of Kung Fu in the 80s, Yie-Ar Kung-Fu was designed to capture the excitement and intensity of one-on-one martial arts battles. There's what the original cab looks like. One of the cool things, if you do have the AtGames, you can get the marquees that match. You see?
Yes.
So it looks just like the machine behind me. The game was revolutionary for its time, including a variety of unique characters, each with their own fighting styles, weapons, and special moves. In Yie-Ar Kung-Fu, players control Oolong, a martial artist on a quest to become the Grand Master. The game features a total of 11 opponents, each one more challenging than the last.
Yep.
There's I'll freeze it right there, but that's all the moves you can do.
Yep.
And this was like a precursor to like all fighting games.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like Kung Fu Master and Karate Champ were out.
And Karate Champ, yep, exactly.
Those were the, like you talk fighting games. We're going to like the origin. Like this is very early, but you could see just with a punch and a kick button. Look how many moves you can do. It's pretty crazy.
Brad,
and I will tell you, like once you find the right move for the opponent, you can literally spam the move and defeat every opponent in this game with just one or two moves.
Yeah, exactly. The stride. I always try to do the stride punch because it looks so funny when you hit him in the groin. Sometimes it's like
it is great. I mean,
it's crazy.
I just kept doing this one. It was like a crazy. I did the flying punch.
The flying punch
that would hit him every time. He had like a sword or something, and it was like. But they all have a weakness, and if you want to, once again, shout out to Patman. If you go to the Patman QC video, I don't do it in my video, but in his video, he tells you the weakness. I think of each person.
Cool.
So if you want a strategy video, go watch his video.
Definitely gonna check it out.
But this is the move set.
Beautiful.
Players must master a range of punches, kicks, and jumps to defeat their adversaries. Here's a picture of the controls. You have a punch and a kick button. There is no jump button. However, there was an option to use a jump button built into the arcade PCB. What made Yie-Ar Kung-Fu stand out was its variety. Like other games of the time, which often had repetitive enemy designs, each opponent in Yie-Ar Kung-Fu had their own distinct look, fighting style, and special weapons. This diversity kept players on their toes. It's crazy. Even though I haven't been playing it, I got all the way to the last guy, Blues. I could not defeat him.
Yeah,
he is so good. Like he kicked my ass, but I got to the end. It was crazy.
I've never seen the end. I've
looped it like I think once or twice, but it's hard. It's hard to get to this last guy. He can do everything you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
He is really hard.
He's fast, if I remember right.
All the other characters seem to have some kind of fatal weakness you can exploit, but he seems to have everything you can do, except for I swear it's cheap. Like all fighting games, that last boss is cheap as heck.
Yeah,
I swear his blows always land.
Yeah, exactly.
Always miss, but it was designed to keep you playing.
Yeah, exactly. I like the names too. Like they told you who they were: pole, fan, sword.
All these characters. Yeah, I know.
It's basic chains. Like
very early fighting game.
Early fighting games, basic names, but great animation.
You watch kung fu movies. I mean, this is a straight up kung fu theater, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of strategy to the game. Even the art, very Bruce Lee.
Kung Fu
was a massive hit in arcades worldwide. Its success was not due just to its engaging gameplay, but also its role in laying the groundwork for future fighting games, including concepts like life bars, multiple characters with unique moves,
there it is.
And
There's
the idea
move.
of special attacks, elements that will become staples in later fighting games. And that was Patman. That was Patman. That was his. That was him. That was him rolling the game over.
Wow.
Just a little tribute,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat owe a lot to Yie-Ar Kung-Fu. It was one of the pioneers that paved the way for the genre, influencing countless games that came after it. Even today, you can see its legacy in modern fighting games. So there you have it, the story of Konami's Yie-Ar Kung-Fu. It's a game that not only entertained millions, but also helped shape the fighting game genre into what it is today.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to play it, whether on an original arcade cabinet or a modern port, give it a try. A piece of gaming history you won't want to miss. Thanks for joining me on this journey through arcade history. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into classic arcade games. next time, keep those quarters ready. This is Papa Brad. I'll see you in the arcade, and stay legit.
He's just jumping around.
I love the sound.
I love it. And I love that they show you the inputs. Like, games don't show you the inputs.
It does. It is cool.
Love it. Oh, I love this game. So much memories as a kid.
Yeah, snuck Bruce Lee in the corner. Some highlights of my favorite Bruce Lee movies. Her secret, you just jump and you kick.
Yeah.
Just keep jumping around.
Yeah.
It confuses her. And then you get it. Like, see what I'm saying? I'll just keep jumping around. Like, don't fight. Just keep jumping around.
And get your shot and then
get
jump.
your cheap shot in. Your cheap shot and jump again, you know?
Yeah,
They all have strategies.
When she retreats, when you jump right there. Oh, that's what you have to do. Boom. Yep. There it is. Ooh, we got. Ooh. Oh. How did he not get hit? Oh.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh.
That one.
This game don't care if you're a female. Right in the face. See that?
Well, anyway.
That looks so cool. Ooh, headshot. Perfect.
Oh.
I remember this guy can get like quick hits on you. You get people hits at once with the pole.
It's funny. It has that high. It has the karate sounds, like the hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does have some speech.
Now it's digitized too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Early Konami game.
And this guy doesn't fall for the jump retreat.
No, he doesn't. So like, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, that punch, that punch attack.
Yeah.
Trying different moves.
Yeah. Figuring out his weakness. There you go.
Yeah, I just beat him by pure hitting him more. Now these guys, all you gotta do is punch them, and then they retreat off the screen. Just to watch.
Yeah.
You punch them, and then they run off.
It's yeah. It's almost like a mini game.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like a mini game almost.
It's one of the easier kind of like things to do in
this
here.
level's pretty easy.
Yeah. Treasure.
Chain.
Oh, how did he get that? Oh, gee, he got a cheap shot in there.
Close. Oh, got him.
Nice.
Got him. Well, anyway, we won't watch the whole thing. You can watch on my channel the video. I did not finish it. I think I got close to the end on that run.
Yeah.
But great game. We'll
I can't wait to boot it up. I'm booting it up. I'm gonna
play some Yie-Ar
AtGames.
Kung Fu.
Nice.
Thank you so much for joining us, kevgret.
Thanks,
Brad.
Brad.
Having you on.
Appreciate it. Had a good
playing
time.
the Retro Legends tournaments. And everyone stay legit. Have a great week.
Stay legit, everybody. Thanks, chat.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to ATARI, he's always in control. He's a master of retro and the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board, with the ATARI 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats, late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board, with the ATARI 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.